Hello everybody, what's up, what's going on, and welcome to the 54th episode of Raptors of One. Now I know it's been a while, and I've actually wanted to drop this video earlier this week, maybe on the weekend of the last week. Unfortunately, I had come down with a cold. Well, you know, it happens. Cold and flu are still a thing, despite the whole hoopla of the coronavirus or COVID-19, right? So, I was a little under the weather, but hey, better late than never, right? And I really wanted to make this video, so without any further ado, let's get it. Tying it back to my 50th episode, that's right, that was like a milestone episode for me, and of course, if you don't know what the 50th episode was about, what are you guys waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, check out what my 50th episode was about. And of course, if you like the content, that is, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button, and of course, the comments. So the 50th episode was about the movie Hustle. It's a basketball movie, and it featured Juanco Hernangomez as Bo Cruz. Well, guess what? Today, the man of the hour is none other than Bo Cruz, aka Juanco Hernangomez, as he is now, or more, he is part of the EuroBasket 2022 championship team. That's right, Juanco Hernangomez. He is a champion. And guess what? He had a turnout. I mean, check these stats out. He's got 27 points, 5 boards, and 7 for 9 3-point field goal percentage. Boy, he was on fire. And as you can see, Pascal liked it too. I gotta say, guys, when I watched the highlights of this, and I watched his, of course, his highlights specifically, I gotta say, man, he channeled that inner Bo Cruz, man. That Bo Cruz came out. And that's what I was talking about in the 50th episode. If he can bring that kind of performance in the games, league, you better watch out. He could very well, even, again, with consistency, he could be the 6th man of the year. Man, that's crazy. Now, the important part of this performance, yes, he scored 27 points and, 7 for 9 3-point field goal percentage. This was in a championship game. All right, what does that say? That says that when it matters the most, when the thing is on the line, he comes in the clutch, baby. And of course, none other than a tough France team. Who's on the France team? Rudy Gobert. So think about that. He was even scoring on top of Rudy Gobert in those highlights. Like, it was crazy. I mean, some of his moves, and this is why I'm so excited about Juanco Hernangomez, because, you know what, I'm just going to call him Bo Cruz, because, again, Bo Cruz, man, it just sounds so gangster. So anyway, so Bo Cruz, man, like, he was, the moves that he has, right, like, it's crazy. He's, behind the back, sidestep, splash. Through the legs, sidestep, man in his face, it don't matter, splash. When you're hot, you hot. So yeah, again, Raptors fam, what does this mean for us? Well, guess what? He's on our squad now. He's at least for a year. And if he can bring this kind of a performance, this only bodes well for our squad. And of course, clearly, the Raptors management has done it again. They've hit gold when everybody else was overlooking this guy. And, I mean, this is proof right here. If anything, he should be getting a few more minutes off the bench. And, things can... I would say, let's... Raptors fans, again, I am guilty of this too. I'm a big Raptors fan, obviously. But let's temper our expectations a little bit over here. We can't expect him to come right off the hopper, guns blazing. That's not going to happen. But again, like I have been mentioning in my episodes prior, the season is a marathon, not a sprint. You can start slow. It's okay. But the main thing is, you got to listen to your coach. Play within the system. Know your role. And if you do all these things, the game will come to you and you will eventually understand what is expected of you. And when that happens, baby, you are going to witness the most beautiful basketball that the whole league has to witness. Having said that, I'm still very excited about Bo Cruz. You know what? Fine. Let's just call him by his real name, Juanco Hernangomez. I'm really excited about him, and I think he's a wonderful addition. Of course, he fits the bill. He fits the bill of what the Raptors organization was looking for, aka he's like 6'11", I think, maybe 6'9". He's got that 7 feet wingspan, so we're good. That's exactly what we wanted. But on top of that, if he's going to play like he did in that finals in EuroBasket, man, we good. But of course, when it matters the most. One emotional side of that, of the ceremony after the finals in the EuroBasket, and this is why I got a lot of respect from my man Juanco here, man. You know, his brother also was on the team, and he won the MVP. And you could tell, you know, he's so happy for his brother. Like, you know, it's emotional. He's crying there. And that's crazy. That's good. These are good signs because now you know he's going to be all about the team. He's a team player. He's all about the squad. He's going to be a good presence in the locker room. And of course, you know, it's a brotherhood right here, right? Like, this is going to be good. This is good for us, guys. Now, speaking of championship, I know this whole video was supposed to be about Juanco Hernangomez, but I also happened to listen on one of the interviews of Fred VanVleet, and it was not too long ago. I think I must have seen this like yesterday or something. And the one thing that I liked, a reporter asked him, what are your aspirations or goals for this season for the Raptors squad in 22-23? And he only had one word: championship. You see what I'm saying? So now you have to understand that Fred VanVleet, yes, he does not fit the bill of what the Raptors organization was looking for, aka you gotta have your players tall from like 6'9" to 7, and you gotta have that 7 feet minimum wingspan. He doesn't have that. But you know what he's got? He's got the heart. He's got the mentality, heart and mentality of a champion. And he's hungry. You can see that. You can see it in his eyes. And I can see that, you know, as the season starts. My main thing with Freddie, though, compared to the last season, we want to see a little bit of consistency. Now, what does that mean when I say consistency? Last season, he started the season great. Yes, he had heavy minutes, and because of that, his stats looked great. Because of that, he made it to the All-Star team. But this time around, let's temper his minutes a little bit here. Having said that, like I said, and I'll always say, the season is a marathon, not a sprint. Just because you don't start off hot doesn't mean you can't finish hot. I would say pick your games, pick your spots. If you're not hot, don't worry about it. Somebody else is going to pick up the slack. And guess what? You have such an amazing supporting cast. You got Scotty, you got Pascal, you got OG, you got Gary. Off the bench, you got Boucher, Precious. You even got, now we got Bo Cruz. We got Otto Porter. I think we'll be all right. I think Freddie's going to be just fine. So, you know, consistency, you're not going to have a good game every game. But if you can have most of the good games, if let's say, you know, even 60% of the season, you've had amazing games, we'll be fine for the playoffs. You can't take your foot off the pedal. You got to be hungry. That's that hunger he's got right here. He wants to win that championship, and that's what. And now with Juanco Hernangomez bringing in that championship mentality from EuroBasket, and of course Freddie already having that experience, it's going to bode well for us. We're going to have an exciting season. Let's, again, not get ahead of ourselves. They may not necessarily rank crazy in the standings for the playoffs, but I think Juanco's real value is going to come out in the playoffs. That will really determine if this was a good pickup or not, in my opinion, of course. That's all I got for today, folks. Again, if you like the content, hit that thumbs up button. And of course, if you want to see some of my other content, there you can hit the subscribe button, and it is there for your viewing pleasure, of course. And don't forget to hit that comment section. Love to hear your comments, guys. And again, before I sign out, I know this is starting to sound like a brown goodbye here, but I want to give a big shout out again to my subscribers and to my old viewers and new viewers. New viewers, again, don't be shy, you know, join the family, the Raptors in One family. Hit that subscribe button, baby. You are welcome. Until next time, I'm out.